Members, I wish you all a good new year ahead. We have a quorum. I call to order the meeting of the panel on Commerce, Industry, Innovation and Technology. Agenda item 1, election of chairman and deputy chairman. We will now proceed with the election for the chairperson of the panel on Commerce, Industry, Innovation and Technology for the 2026 session. The Secretariat has issued a notice informing members that only one valid nomination was received by the close of nominations for the position of panel chairperson. The nominated member is Dr. Johnny Ng. Dr. Johnny Ng was nominated by Mr. Peter Xu and seconded by Dr. Hui Simon Lee. Dr. Ng is not serving as chairperson or deputy chairperson of any other panels or relevant government advisory bodies. I, in accordance with the rules of procedure and the House rules, declare Dr. Johnny Ng elected as chairperson of the panel on Commerce, Industry, Innovation and Technology for the 2026 session. Congratulations to Dr. Johnny Ng.
Okay. 多謝大家。
Thank you, everybody. Let's proceed with our meeting. We'll now begin the election for Deputy Chairperson of the Panel on Commerce, Industry, Innovation and Technology for the 2026 session. The Secretariat has issued a notice informing members that only one valid nomination was received by the close of nominations for the position of Deputy Chairperson of the panel. The nominated member is Mr. Kenneth Fok. Mr. Kenneth Fok is nominated by Mr. Andrew Yao and seconded by Mr. Tommy Chong. Mr. Kenneth Fok is not serving as chairperson or deputy chairperson of any other panels or relevant government advisory bodies. I, in accordance with the rules of procedure and the House rules, declare Mr. Fok elected as deputy chairperson of the panel on Commerce, Industry, Innovation and Technology for the 2026 session. Congratulations. Now we proceed to agenda item 2, schedule of meetings for the 2026 session. During the 2025 session, regular meetings of this panel were normally held at 2:30 p.m. on the third Tuesday of each month. If members agree to continue with this arrangement, please refer to the proposed meeting schedule for the 2026 session tabled in front of you. Do members have any questions? All right. The third Tuesday of February is a public holiday, so the regular meeting in February will be rescheduled to 4:30 p.m. on Tuesday, February 24th. Now we move on to agenda item 3, items for discussion at the next meeting. First, policy briefing for this panel. To let members understand better the government's policy directions, Secretary for Commerce and Economic Development and Secretary for Constitutional and Mainland Affairs will brief the panel on their respective policy portfolios on Tuesday, the 27th of January from 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Now about the next regular meeting. The next regular meeting of this panel will be held on Tuesday, the 24th of February at 4:30 p.m. The administration proposes to discuss the following 3 items. 1. Pilot scheme on patent valuation support. And 2. Proposed staff establishment of the new Economic and Trade Office in Kuala Lumpur. 3. Progress report on the Innovation and Technology Fund and proposed funding injection. So this is what we're going to do in the next regular meeting. Do members have any views? No? All right, so this will be the meeting on the 24th of February. We will discuss different items in the 2026 session under this panel. So let's express what you would like to discuss in the coming year. Please press the request to speak button. I see that 7 members have asked to speak. For those who have yet to press the button, and if you would like to speak, please press the button now because I'd like to have an idea of how much time we'll need. Okay, I'll draw a line here. First, Mr. Dennis Leung. Thank you. I'd like to talk about new industrialization. I'd like to learn about the latest update. The panel in the past discussed the work on INT in Hong Kong. We wanted to learn about how many mainland enterprises were attracted to Hong Kong that benefit our industrial development. Also, I'd like to learn about the policy initiatives to cultivate talents. Also, I am concerned about the manufacturing industry. What resources can we give to the factories in Hong Kong to promote our economic growth? Also, on support to SMEs in Hong Kong after COVID, as well as the social movement, the businesses in Hong Kong lost a lot of opportunities to transform themselves. In 2026, the third phase of the single trade window will be rolled out. What kind of support can we offer to SMEs to transform and upgrade themselves? How can we help them make use of AI? Lastly, about the Belt and Road Initiative. In the 4th plenary session of the 20th CPC committee, there was mention about the 15th five-year plan as well as the high-quality development of the GBA. In this regard, I hope we can talk about new industries such as the low-altitude economy. However, in order to achieve our goals, we need the government to remove restrictions. The rules and regulations we have currently do not really benefit homegrown brands in Hong Kong. So can we offer more support to the industries in Hong Kong? Thank you. Next, Mr. Tommy Chong. Congratulations, Chair. In the 15th five-year plan, there is mention about developing Hong Kong into a regional IP center. The government has put in place a lot of policy initiatives such as tax incentives as well as IP financing. And moving forward, I hope we can talk about the patent box initiative as well as IP financing to enhance the public awareness on this. Also, I hope we can talk about how we can develop ourselves into an IP center, an IP trading center, and how we can offer better support to SMEs by rolling out tax incentives to them. Also, in the 2024 policy address, there was mention about building Hong Kong into a multinational supply chain management center. On standard accreditation as well as quality assurance, this is very crucial to businesses. I want to know about product certification in Hong Kong. How can we make sure that we can harmonize the standards between Hong Kong and the GBA? Well, I think this has to do with the first item that we will talk about on the 24th of February, because there is an item about patent valuation support. Next, Professor Priscilla Leung. In the 15th five-year plan, there is mention about collaboration among the academia, the industry, as well as the research sector. In the previous session, we talked about how we can help universities transform their research outcomes and commercialize the research outcomes. On financing and investing in these research projects, how can we achieve more. I hope that we can invite these universities to tell us about the progress they made. Also, I'd like to follow up on the Race Plus scheme that involves $10 billion. Now, turning to the development of the Northern Metropolis University town. In the mainland, there are parks and bays that benefit the entire industry. I want to know if universities that are going to set up operations in the university town are having enough support and resources. Will the government offer financing solutions to them? I'd like to learn more about this. Next, Dr. Thomas So. Congratulations, Chair. I'd like to talk about the two following items. First, about professional services in Hong Kong. In the 2025 policy address, there is a mention about the legal services in Hong Kong as well as other professional services such as accounting and financial services, which can offer help to mainland enterprises to go global. Also, last year in the budget, there is mention about attracting more mainland enterprises and lining up mainland businesses with the professional service sector in Hong Kong. I suggest that we talk about the above in this panel. We can even hold joint meetings with the AJLSP. Now, on INT development in the Northern Metropolis, I noticed that the loop is currently under rapid construction and development, and in the Sentin Technopole, 20 hectares of land have been reserved for the Hong Kong Science Park for development, and there is also going to be an industrial park in Hung Shui Kiu. I hope the government will conduct an overall review of the new industry development plan in the Northern Metropolis. Next, Mr. Chu Lap Wai. First of all, congratulations to Chair. I agree that SMEs in Hong Kong need greater support. I've heard their views. I hope that in this panel we can discuss the two following items. First, I know that they have a great demand for Bud Fund. They think that Bud Fund is very helpful for them. However, on the other hand, they have concerns about the approval efficiency on the applications for Bud Fund. They hope that the Bud Fund can play a greater role for them. So I hope we can discuss this. Secondly, on mega event-based economy, well, we have been wanting to attract more mainland tourists to Hong Kong. How can mega events benefit SMEs as well as boost district economy? I hope we can discuss this. Next, Mr. Hong Kang-in. SMEs account for 98% of the businesses in Hong Kong. They are a major pillar for our economy. While the government helps enterprises go global, what SMEs can do? Can they play a greater role? Can the government help SMEs enhance their adoption of IT technologies and help them boost their competitiveness? I hope we can discuss this in this panel. Also, we are all concerned about population aging in Hong Kong. While we want to improve the quality of life of our elderly people, we also hope that we can promote silver economy to bring new business opportunities to our enterprises in Hong Kong. Also, the chief executive mentioned in 2024 that he wants to build Hong Kong into an international gold trading center. I want to know about the latest progress in this regard. Also, how many businesses in Hong Kong are engaging in this? I hope the government can give us more information so that we can work together. Thank you.
Mr. Alan Chen, congratulations on being elected as our chairman of this panel. I want to highlight one of our pillars for the economy, and that is trade and logistics. That makes up 18% of our GDP. This sector also hires almost 600,000 non-skilled workers. If we can shore up this pillar, meaning trade and logistics, then we will be able to solve a lot of employment problems. We are getting fewer and fewer unskilled posts after all. Let's look at the 15th five-year plan. As the saying goes, you either go global or you go under. Hong Kong used to help overseas businesses to go global, to go to the mainland. Now we have to prepare for the next role, that is helping mainland businesses go global. And after the mainland businesses go global, then Hong Kong's role as an intermediary will be diminished. Now we are talking about a pillar that contributes 18% to the GDP and offering 600,000 jobs. So can we ask the relevant departments to look into this so that we keep the jobs for the workers? We can learn from Singapore's practice. Many manufacturers have told me about a problem. They have never received any support from the HKSAR government. So we need more policies, such as what they're doing at the Suzhou Industrial Park. I believe our secretariat has jotted down the suggestions from the 7 members. And also a reminder, I will join Mr. Kenneth Falk at a meeting with the administration about our work plan in 2026. The views we got from members will be discussed at that meeting. If you have other topics in mind, please write to the Secretariat so that we can raise those points with the officials at that meeting. Now I turn to the subcommittee studying policy issues under this panel. As the chairperson of the House Committee said at the last House Committee meeting, there were certain principles, basic principles for setting up such subcommittees. The House Committee will first receive all those suggestions about the subcommittees, and then they will fully consider the proposals and then set out the priorities of these subcommittees. If members wish to set up subcommittees studying policy issues under this panel, and you want to look at issues of wide public concern, please write to the Secretariat by 5 p.m. on Friday, February 6th. And when you submit the proposal, please include the terms of reference, the timetable, and the work plan, so that we can consider your proposals. I also draw members' attention to the point that for these subcommittees, each committee will be made up of no more than 20 members. Panel members must make up more than half of those members. It's okay for non-panel members to join these subcommittees, but we need more panel members on those subcommittees than non-panel members. Any other business now? Any other business from members? If not, I adjourn the meeting here. Thank you.